So I got this script I want to write, but I'm sick of seeing this shit. They always do this to me. Every day I come in and there's these demons. They're called demons. DAMONS. Whatever, dude. I've had the same password for everything my entire life, wide out open. And everybody I've noticed has Gmail that's cool, that's done the same thing. And then they said, your emails aren't even getting out to anybody. Is anybody getting a message? Here's a message. I just asked the nice librarian girls if they wouldn't mind doing a video to get some stuff moving around here, but they're scared shitless because they're always being recorded. So outside today was 2 leaf blowers for like 3 wet leaves on the ground. And then here you go. Look at that. How unsafe is that? The ladies having to spend their whole morning this. And there's leaf blowers outside. And then those showers are completely disgusting. And then poor Cinnababy, I call her Cinnamama, but I call Cinnababy now, I guess, because she's so cute. But she doesn't have the key for me to even wash the showers that are covered in hair. Because this idiot just does this and he just throws it on the ground. But the schedule says that they have to clean something else. I think it's because I'm in there, maybe. But this thing right here, I'm telling you, if you hung out with it long enough, you'd realize this thing started breaking when I started using it, overheating, and then they said there's only these guys in Albuquerque that come and fix everything. And every time I get to typing on here and I say something like, fuck Bezos for messing with Alexa, the real Alexa that runs this library. Ooh, she's so cutie. It goes, it turns on all of a sudden. And I remember a Biz. Yeah, she's an alien bitch. She eats like all these amanitas just to keep her on the ground. She needs to go to jail. Anyway. And then you got Konica, which is it's pretty simple. You just think about Kimberly, basically. And there's a K, and then Monica. You ever met one of those? And then you got Minnesota. And then you got John Travolta, who's a fucking science freak of hell. He used to be Bubble Boy. I can't wait to do Bubble Boy next time. I got this movie figured out. Next time I need celibacy, which I hope never again, but if I ever do feel in the need of the perversion of not sleeping with beauty queens until they're ready, and it makes it exciting. I thought about, I want to be Bubble Boy with all of my beauty queens that I love all over the world that I haven't met yet, and then I get to be in the bubble, and I really am going to be celibate in the bubble for like 3 months, and it's just going to be beauty queens. And my beauty queens are going to be out there like fixing up houses all cute, like for the last movie we made, which is going to be called SoloMan instead of Solomon. And Ronnie really likes Seinfeld. I don't know about Seinfeld, but I think I'm going to bury his head in the sand. And all my luscious babes are going to have big old bellies. And then I'm going to put his head in the sand. For every Porsche he has in the garage, he gets a head in the sand. And then the sand's going to be called Carl. I always get that mixed up with Gary. And Carl got my coffee this morning. I called him Gary. I said, put on Gary's tab. He said, to give me coffee. It's a place I can't go no more, Adobe Springs. Because I was bringing people in there that were wild for breakfast while they drank their orange juice and champagnes. Can you believe this shit? So business side won't give me a pass here. Lee likes me a lot. I mean a lot, but he's working all the time, and he gets mad when I have to. He gets mad. So we're getting ready for orientation. Last orientation was about AI and how to run children's lives through computers. And there was not a single kid here. There was 2 over there. We'll get to Nikki in a minute. But they were playing safely. I was here writing to all of the children. Like everybody. Not just them, but like Africans everywhere. Anywhere there's a school like this, I was writing about the whole program. This is the treasure room. I haven't even got to get inside of it yet, for real. I've just been wanting to see this Cerimono, Prince by Elbow. I mean, I found names in here, believe me. But I haven't got to be able to scan all, because I want to scan them, so I don't even want to open it, because I'd be pissed off. I'd piss off Lee, because I'd be like, Lee, and he's like, I don't work for you, dude. And I'm like, I know Alexa does, but they don't seem to get it. Sorry, I didn't ask the booze fighter captain. He's the captain of the booze fighters here. He's going to be one of many of my beard cream guys. Hello, good morning. Got these beautiful books. And I think these are probably the ones that don't need to be read ever again, maybe. That's what I get the idea. Let's see. The Playground of the Gods. Oh, that could be read again. I think they didn't. Rulers of Evil? It looks like these are all the books they didn't want you to read. They just made it into the... Come here, look like a copper, and you just come here. I've never even done this. I just noticed it. Look. And you just kind of fall back and feel the vibes, and all those words just go, oh, that's a great feeling. Almost like energy is more powerful than anything. This is what kept me from getting laid properly for 39 years, making a baby, because they were going to steal it. So this is the room. It's got the it's open, but it probably does have one of those magnetic locks. And then if you like, I couldn't get to my phone this morning. I left my phone, and it was 7:30, and the magnet didn't open until 8. But I just went over and hung out with all the new girls that are going to be here, and the boys. Island. I just had enough dudes. That's all. They're fine, but I'm over dudes. I want to disappear. Good morning.
Hey.
Just making a video. If you want to ever be in any of them, I just make videos. I always ask consent first. You're the puzzle man in my story. I tell everybody if they want to retire properly, it's you. You walk nice people. We're trying to come up with a new word than retard, because I know they're way cooler than retards.
Remind me of your name.
Eric Mills.
Eric. I've talked to you 100 times, but I can never...
That's how the cool guys are, man. That's how the cool dudes are, you know what I mean? Only the bad guys remember my name, and there's a reason for it, dude. Well, I tell them, if you do good in school, you get to do puzzles for 6 hours a day and get paid to be a peace officer. I mean, because really, you might not only be needed for 30 seconds a day, but it'll be an incredible emergency that needs to be done. Calming somebody down before they off themselves or whatever it is. So over here is the view, and luckily that hill over there has stopped the machines from all around this campus. There's these big old houses, and there's helicopter pads, and everybody said I was crazy. I said they're going to fill that up with gold. If you look up this story, Alaskan representatives went down with too much moose meat. Anyway, this is our campus, and I mean, it is beautiful. I don't even pay to come here. Nor do I get paid to come here. I work for free. I'm a free man. See, this is all these little clay things. Like this is, I would say this is probably inspired by swallows. Some idiot will probably say that it was the Iron Maiden that did it. But what came first, a swallow or an Iron Maiden? I do know a black swallow that played AI in the movies that used to go to a John Hopkins hospital to watch children suffer. And killed my best friend Hunter Thompson, but he lives inside of me. He lived on the same earth as me at the same time. So I know we're going to be all right. But this printer here, Lou, I love Lou. He's cool. He's on the computer too much, but he doesn't watch my channel either. He's too busy making sure that people know when the volcanoes are going to hit and try to save people's lives. And he's stuck in a fucking program and not getting paid for that either. And, yeah, we know what we're doing. But Lee, Annie Lee, that's my granny's name. But Lee says it's very hard. These buttons are stupid, and we just need knobs back. And look, I haven't even got to use this. This is a giant freaking fucking probably $100,000 printer sitting here, and I haven't even got to touch that. And I got the treasure room, and I'm not going nowhere. And then you got these weird little study halls. There's this weird dude in there, and there's this little training there. This is the AI program right now, getting ready for the study 2. There's clothes in the box. Like poor Susie Q stuck in a box with weirdos coming after me. Poor Susie Q's stuck in boxes. You know, like I said, any girls out there that just been honest with me. They've been fooling around and saying I don't have a boyfriend, and they did, but they didn't because they were just. I got school.